Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aina Shane and I will be a guide through the enormous learning of nutrition right now on this video. So, nutrition is kind of biased right now since the rise of obesity in the last 30 years. All of us got a simple explanation of nutrition that's like, oh, men should eat 2,500 calories, while the woman 2,000 calories. Plus, carbohydrates are great for your body, like processed bread and also processed meat is the best. But with all of that, we can't forget the sugar. You tell me that this is the diet of a lot of people, especially American, and you see not overweight people, but obese people, like plus 50% body fat, etc. So we got a problem in our hands. So let's see what the solution by the internet. What do you got? Okay, what the hell's that? Let's watch it. Okay, that was shit. Another one. Okay, that was shit as hell. So yeah, all of that was shit, garbage. Some said that the other one was false, etc. But this guy, Noel Diesel, said some truth, but wasn't enough long to talk about everything like this video. 1. The causes of obesity. Obesity may come from what you think by fast food and soda, right? Yes, but no, it also comes from ultra-processed food. Example, you got some sausages, you see ingredients, and there's like 3 lines of ingredients that shit you don't know they existed. But what it is some sausages made with a machine at home and with pork. You only got pork as ingredients. For French fries, you buy at the supermarket. Those like names you don't know. While at home, you make it and the ingredients are potato and salt. Sometimes some seasonings, but you got it. All of that is the concept of processed food as we know, and what it causes is the problem. So let's look at the composition of a low-fat milk versus high-fat milk. I'm gonna use the Duda milk from Djibouti, and we see that the low-fat milk has more sugar than high-fat milk, since fat is the thing that we see that gives taste to food. So if we scoop it out, there will be no taste. So they have to add sugar, and sugar is bad for you. A processed food, especially sugar, causes fat gain because of 3 hormones: leptin, insulin, and ghrelin. Leptin is the hormone that indicates your body that you're full and have energy that you can spend. Insulin is a hormone that you probably heard from diabetic people. Come to that later, but insulin is a hormone created in response by sugar, blocks the passage of the leptin to the brain, and your brain thinks that you're not full, so it eats more and try to keep more fat in total, which means that you're always resting and never making exercise. So what is ghrelin? Ghrelin is a hormone that controls hunger. By that I mean it is a reminder of your times in the day you eat normally, but it goes away after a certain time. If you fast once, you know that hunger at the end disappears, like my dad. I'm joking, love you, Papa. So, did you see that skinny people are having diabetes even though they are not the fat people you think of when you're diabetes? Because of 2 things: visceral fat and subcutaneous fat. Subcutaneous fat is the fat that you have underneath your skin, while visceral fat is the bad fat, so one who causes diseases like diabetes, because this fat is under your abdominal muscles and wrapped around your organs, not visible. And that's the reason why skin people have diabetes and other diseases. The thing that causes visceral fat is food with a high glycemic load. Example, Coke, pancakes, etc. Because the medium glycemic load is right and the best for you. 2. How to eat properly. The world is given a malnutrition so bad that eating healthy is called a diet. And I'm about to teach you about diets, since the majority don't do it So, what is a good diet? A good diet is constituted of a lot of fiber, protein, fat, and not trans fat, but fat, and carbohydrates that are not sugar and not processed. So, you got the basics on how to implement it. For the protein, you need beef, chicken, fish, eggs, beans, etc. For fiber, you need also beans, vegetables like broccoli and salad, plus apples and lean beef. For the fat, you need all the meat, plus eggs and vegetables except fish, because fish don't contain fat. Also, you should drink a lot of water and exercise minimum 3 times a week for a healthy life and body. This was Ainashe. Like and subscribe to help make the algorithm choose me, inshallah. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.